The lozenge.
It's a lozenge.
Well, it's nice. It clears you out.
Yeah.
It clears you out. Oh, yeah.
Eucalyptus,
Little eucalyptus. Eucalyptus Jefferson. Eucalyptus Jefferson was a real customer.
This is my newest edition. What do you think?
Classic.
That's nice. Yep. I like it.
Number 15?
16.
Which one? He's lost count.
Might be 13.
Lost
I got a couple
count.
more on the way. I got some socks coming on. Hey, I'm bathing in it. I mean,
It's 50
what else
years.
am I supposed to do?
You haven't seen it in half a century. You've never seen it.
No.
Anyway, segment 2. The NFL is underway. Everybody came back today.
Yep.
I don't know if you guys had a chance to check out, the Giants or the Lions.
Detroit, yeah.
Yeah,
I listened to a lot.
I have checked out the Patriots. Real quick, Drake May, AJ Brown, fucking legit. And
Rest in peace.
they are already, and I love what AJ Brown is saying about how I got to get on his page. I've got to. I'm about 90% there, but I got to get where he is on everything. I got to see what he sees. We're working on it. We're going to get there. But I love what he was saying the first day of camp. It's all about Drake May. It's all about how do I make his job easier. And the thing is, he has a lot of pressure on him.
Yeah.
Because he's coming here to deliver a Super Bowl. That's why they got him. Let's be honest. He pushed his way from one contender to the dynasty, to the team with 6 of them. The standard here is higher than Philly. And I'm sure Vrabel warned him of that before he came here. But yet, this was the thing. Comfortable. He looks really, really comfortable. And that is probably the scariest thing about these two. He looks comfortable. When A.J. Brown is comfortable, he is deadly. And Romeo Doubs, who nobody is talking about, is also looking very comfortable. I would not want to be defending this passing attack this season. If that O-line is marginally better, they're going to be tough to stop.
That's the linchpin.
If they're marginally better.
But even if they're not, they're still a really good team.
They're going to be better because those 2 rookies are a year better.
There's no way they're not better.
And there's no way they're not better. But the guy they brought in, a winner, whatever his name is, he's a legit guard that came in. He's a veteran. And the kid they drafted, they could easily, if they want to move Will Campbell to guard and bring the kid from Georgia Center, which is what he was at Georgia Center, they have this in place to go.
Center?
He was a center at Georgia.
And they're going to move him to
He started at guard last year in the Super Bowl, but he's really a center. The kid from Georgia who we drafted last year with Campbell.
a short arm guy?
No, that's Will Campbell.
Oh.
He's a short guy. He started left tackle. That's what he was at LSU. I think what Vrabel's doing, he's going to give him one more year and see how he develops. He's got this kid in waiting. That kid, by the way, is very versatile. He can play anywhere in the line.
Yeah.
And the left tackle is his trade. So for some reason, the Will Campbell thing doesn't work. He's got his replacement already there. Vrabel's. I love the way they did this.
Did you hear? I'm just looking up comments from Brown. He talked about getting called out. Did you hear that?
No.
So AJ Brown said that Vrabel ripped him in a team meeting for failing to haul in a tough catch from Drake May during practice.
And
He said he talked about how he likes Vrabel's standard,
yeah,
which
they got to an AFC championship together with some donkey name. What was his name again? Who was that quarterback? That scrub? What was his name? Who was
Ryan Tannehill.
Ryan Tannehill. Yeah, that idiot.
No, the thing about AJ Brown I like is when I hear him, he sounds pretty grounded, and that's why.
Yeah.
Typically, like a receiver pushing their way out, you go like, he's kind of being a diva.
Yeah.
But something was going on in Philly.
He was not happy.
Yeah, it was more than him.
Well,
just
because
like,
they weren't letting him play his style. The offense was completely different than what he was.
weird.
And again, he was a 1,000-yard receiver 3 years in a row in an offense that wasn't designed to take advantage of what he does well.
Yeah.
This is what people, and again, everybody knows football from Dan Orlovsky to fucking, what's his nuts over there, the receiver, third line, Thielen, who came in from Minnesota. That guy was a stud for a couple of years. Adam Thielen was there. He's going, A.J. Brown hasn't been in an offense until now that it really caters to what he does. Yeah. And Drake May, his strengths are A.J. Brown's strengths. His strengths are going to play right into what A.J. Brown does well. But this is a match made in heaven unless you're playing the Patriots, and then it's going to be a nightmare. Because honestly, he can do everything. He can do everything. He's 28 years old. He's right in his prime.
So you think he's going to have a monster year?
I think he's going to have a tremendous year. And Drake May did a lot with, Romeo Doubs and him alone, upgrades. upgrades everywhere. And by the way, because they're there, everybody moving down 2 on the depth chart, they're just even better.
So you still have Hollins, right?
Yes,
is it Hollins or Collins?
It's Hollins. Buffalo never should let him go.
Then you've got Kyle Williams.
Yep, the
Who's like an afterthought.
He's a burn. No, he's not.
No, but I mean
he's
on the
not.
depth chart, it's like
He's third right now.
oh really?
He is third. It is Brown, it is Dobbs, it is him, and then it is Hollins. That is the depth chart right now. And Kayshawn Booty is the 5th guy. And he's a star.
He had a better year than Kyle Williams last year.
Yes, he did. But
So
Kyle
that's
Williams,
more than that.
they're saying in camp, this is the thing, they're saying Kyle Williams this year will also, the word from Josh McGill's, comfortable. Much more comfortable. Doesn't look like a rookie now. Looks like a guy who got his feet wet and he knows what he's got to do.
You know what blows my mind? They were talking about it on the radio. The way they cannot simplify game plans to help these kids out when they get to the league.
Yeah.
There's too much shit in their head.
Yeah.
Like, when you think of the different plays and concepts and schemes they're learning, there's got to be a better way to teach it and present it.
Sure.
So that when people come from college to the pros, they can just play. You know what I'm saying?
Yep, I agree.
Because you're right, comfort allows you to reach your full potential.
Yep. Well, I would
If
always.
you don't know what's going on, you're uncomfortable, you're confused, you
Yeah.
can't fully let go.
As a coach for 30 plus years, I would always tell all my kids this, whether it's football or basketball, I'd say, look, whatever drill we were doing, don't do it fast, do it right. You're not going to do it fast for one reason, you're not comfortable yet. When you get comfortable, you get quicker. That is fact. That is not an opinion, that is a fact. Once an athlete gets comfortable with what they're doing, they naturally do it faster because now they're comfortable. Too many times, and you've seen this, and they do it in the gym when they're working out. They don't do the reps right. They cheat on that. Do it the right way until you get comfortable. Then you will start getting stronger, and your stamina will grow. But people rush through these things, so they got a number in their head they got to reach.
Well, but no,
as opposed to doing it the right way.
It's our society.
It is.
We want to skip the process.
Yes.
Everything we do in life.
Now, if you're Philly, you need to skip the process.
Well, yeah.
I mean,
but no, seriously, everything we do skips the weight.
yeah,
You know, and when we go to work, we do the same things.
yeah.
We don't want to wait. We don't want to.
Nope.
You know, it's hard to take the time to grow.
Yeah.
And I guess maybe that's why you can only simplify it so much. Maybe you have to go through those early years of not being comfortable.
Yeah.
To get comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can simplify it all you want. You're going to be uncomfortable and confused.
I'm just saying,
Yeah.
This is what makes guys like Bird and Magic so unique. They won right out of the gate championships. First and second years.
Yeah, that's
bang,
true.
bang. I mean, now Magic went to Kareem. He walks on a team with a 5-time league MVP and a champion waiting for him. Bird went to a 29-win team and won 61 games in his first year.
That's kind of.
No Parrish, no McHale, no DJ,
Who was on that?
An aging Pete Maravich.
Really? Was he
And
nasty
over the
still,
hill,
though?
Dave Count. No.
Maravich wasn't.
Awful. Cedric Maxwell was the only guy there basically ever gets
He
there.
was Pete Squirt Gun Maravich.
There was put it this way, Bird's rookie year, they're in a game. And,
Dude, Pistol Pete's highlights are.
well, yeah, but here's the thing. Maxwell actually tells the story.
And talk about a great name.
Pistol Pete, one of the great, maybe the greatest college player ever. Look at his numbers. 44 points a game in college, no 3
Oh,
points.
isn't that who Caitlin beat out? It was him, and then there was somebody from the women's game.
Yeah, and he had no 3-point line. If he did, she wouldn't have caught him. So the thing is, but Bird's rookie year, he gets double teamed, and Maravich is the guy that leave open. So Bird actually hits the shot over the double team, and they go to the timeout, and the huddle, they got the team, and Maravich, Larry, you double team, give me the ball. And Bird turns to Maravich. This is Bird as a rookie, and Maxwell's right next to me. He goes, well, maybe I wouldn't have been double teamed if you didn't suck so bad. And
Well,
Maxwell,
and Maravich, like, what?
Maxwell,
You talking about Vernon Maxwell?
no, Cedric Maxwell.
Cedric. Yeah.
Cedric Maxwell. So Cedric, he was the.
Bernie Maxwell is great though on
I thought
podcasts.
like maybe they were playing the.
They were
So
playing.
Cedric Maxwell.
Cedric Maxwell is sitting there. He was the lead scorer on the team before Berg got there.
Okay.
So Maxwell tells the story about when Bird's a rookie. He's like, I'm going to D him up, and then Bird starts raining 20 footers. And Maxwell was I was the first guy. There was reverse racing in basketball. We didn't think white guys could really play, and Larry Bird changed that for me forever. And he did. He did it in the first practice. But the point is, like, guys like Bird and Magic, unique. They won't run out of the gate. That's not normally how it works. That's not Tom Brady winning in his another one. He won in his second. That's not how it works. It doesn't happen like that. Only the all-time greats are the ones that generally do that. Yeah. Okay? Jordan didn't win for 8 years. LeBron didn't win for 8 or 9 years. It doesn't happen. Kobe didn't win right out of the gate. It doesn't happen that way. So those guys are truly unique in that regard. So in terms of what, to your point about fucking getting comfortable, you have to be comfortable first.
It takes time.
It takes time. Now, if these guys are doing their due diligence, then they speed up the learning process. They're doing what they're supposed to be doing, then that process doesn't take as long. Okay, so, and I don't, again,
you can't rush it.
You can't rush it. But what I'm seeing, again, the Patriots have one flaw, as I see it. And I don't know if it's a flaw still, we'll find out. They don't have an edge rusher. They don't have a guy where if you don't leave him one-on-one, if you leave him one-on-one, he's getting 12 seconds.
Who'd they lose? Because they
didn't lose anybody. They drafted a kid from, I think it's Illinois, who's supposed to be an edge rusher.
They didn't have a 10-sack guy last year?
8.5 was the most. Now, people got hurt during the year that maybe might have done it had they not gotten hurt, but they were scheming them up. I'm talking about a guy like Carter that you have, who's a blue chip prospect, who, if you leave him one-on-one, you do it at your peril, because he's probably going to beat the guy.
Brian Burns, actually.
That's what I'm saying. And I don't know if Detroit has this guy.
Detroit has Aiden Hutchinson.
They have Hutchinson.
Oh, yeah.
They have
They
have that guy.
He will get to your
Marcus Davenport really never did anything for us.
But Ed Hutchinson is one of those. He's the guy I'm talking about. They don't have a guy like that.
Yeah, they don't have.
That's the one flaw, as I see it with the Patriots right now. They don't have that guy.
That makes sense.
And they may have drafted him. They just signed this kid in camp. He's an edge rusher.
What year?
He's a rookie.
I mean, from what school?
I think it's Illinois. Let me look at it. They just signed him the other day. He was a holdout. They got him into camp on time.
How late did they pick him?
Second round.
Oh, second round.
Yeah.
It should be.
Let me see what his name is. So they just literally signed him. Where is it?
We're really glazing the fuck out of the Patriots here.
Well,
I was gonna say Miami just got another edge rusher.
Who did they
get? They got he's a Clayland Farrell,
somebody
from the Raiders.
Somebody from Green Bay.
He was the.
They got Green Bay's edge rusher.
Right. They had Green Bay, everything else.
Yeah.
But
Spillane was the guy who was close last year to getting 10 sacks to get to the.
You guys seen that Instagram where they?
Who was the guy that came back and was nasty? Was it Spillane?
Spillane. He's filthy.
Yeah, he's good.
He's good.
He's the guy if he's healthy.
No, he's a middle linebacker. They the guy off the edge. This kid, what's his name?
Dude, but sometimes if that middle linebacker's a beast, they become the. When that's like a Parsons style. What is this guy? Dude,
here he is. It's Gabe Jacobs. He is from Illinois. He is 6'4", 261 pounds.
I don't know if I sent this to you guys, but
he is a game record, supposedly. He was in the Big Ten last year, which, let's be honest, they've won the last 3 national championships, 3 different teams out of the Big Ten in a row. They are the preeminent conference in college basketball, not the SEC right now. The SEC may be deeper, but the Big Ten is better.
Dennis there is fighting.
Well, the ACC started it.
Yeah.
Their bullshit about, we're going to break away and do our own thing. Go fuck yourself.
Bye.
Stop crying. Stop crying because they leveled the playing field. You don't have the monopoly anymore and all the talent. Stop crying.
SEC, yeah.
That's what it is. They're crying.
And they're getting a lot of publicity because ESPN is investing in them.
Of course they are.
Right?
ESPN's smoking their pole.
Absolutely.
Totally. Talk about ball licking. I mean, it's ridiculous. Yeah. So, but this kid came out of that conference, and he is known as a game record. We'll see. They got him into camp on time. He held up for a while. Apparently, he is signed. So, what that means, I don't know. But they got 3 games to ramp him up.
What that mean?
No, but if he's an edge rusher, that's what he has to do.
So he hasn't been to any of the OTAs?
None. They didn't know that he was going to be able to start a training camp, but they got him in.
That sucks.
It does suck, but they got him in.
Yeah, at least
so they got him in, and what they'll probably do, because Vrabel knows defense, is that he'll get a very limited package to start, and as he gets comfortable, they'll expand his role. But his role is simple. Kill the fucking quarterback. It's not like this is complicated. You move him up and down the line, just go get the fucker. I mean, what are we talking about here? This isn't a fucking shutdown corner who needs to fight. No, this go kill the fucking quarterback.
Right.
What you were doing now, and not do it now. Do it here. Good, that's it. We're gonna help you out.
You're lifting and staying in shape, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you're fine.
Yeah, you're fine. I mean, this is not that complicated. Okay, that's why your boy Carter needs to have a break. This ain't complicated. Go get the fucking quarterback. You want us to move you up and down the line? Maybe, yeah, we'll end up behind the fucking defensive end or whatever. Go get the fucking quarterback. We're not bringing this guy into fucking zone blitz and drop back into coverage. No, that's not what he's there for. He is there to kill the fucking quarterback. Kill the quarterback. That's it. So how complicated that is when you got Mike Vrabel, we should be able to scheme that up and set him up to get one-on-one. It shouldn't be that difficult. That's what he does. That's what he did for 4 years. We think they weren't scheming him up in Illinois? Give me a fucking break. So this shouldn't be that complicated. Okay? But we'll see where he is throughout the preseason. As far as the Giants or Detroit, have you heard anything or seen anything? Anything stand out so far, or have you not been paying attention?
Brian Branch obviously isn't at camp. He tore his Achilles in December, and it's a contract year for him.
Is that the guy from Alabama?
He is, yeah.
Damn, that's his second one. Or did he tear his ACL?
ACL probably. But yeah, he tore his Achilles in December, so they don't expect him back till probably October, November
I
anyway.
remember he tore his ACL against the Chiefs that one game.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
He had a pick six in that.
Fixed him, yeah. Yeah.
Well, Laporta's healthy, and their receiving core is ridiculous.
So how are they different from last year? Because last year was a shitbag year.
Well,
So what did they
their
do?
injuries have killed them the last 2
Well,
years.
yeah, the injuries on the defense have been
On the
terrible.
defensive
I mean,
side
so
of the ball.
the year, the loaf that he talks about for Goff, I mean, that defense was 4 stringers. It was, and
That was 2 years ago.
that was 2 years ago. And that,
What was
so
it?
imagine a 4-string defense and you're throwing picks. You know what I mean? Like, you just are basically giving the
The
game.
best way to help your fourth-string defense is not to throw.
No, but I'm saying,
I know.
how are they different from last year?
Uh,
Because you were saying you
Yeah.
couldn't believe they were 15 or whatever, but
I
they're
can't
doing
believe they're
that.
no, I can't believe
Did
that.
you
I can't
see
believe
it?
they're 50. Actually, they should be higher.
I think they should be higher.
Yeah.
You mean like 20?
No,
No, they should be in the
Like,
top.
the top 10.
They should be top 10.
Right, that's what I'm asking. If you're telling me
Yeah.
he's throwing 5 picks and that, like, how
No,
are they different?
they lost, so they lose Montgomery, but they pick up Pacheco.
I mean, look at this.
I think that's a drop off.
I mean, we're talking about how is Cincinnati ahead? What the fuck is
Second
Cincinnati
guy?
done?
But he's nowhere. But
Now you got Jameer
Montgomery
Gibbs,
was your
your
second guy.
He was. He's getting older.
He is. But as a second guy, he's perfect.
I think Pacheco will be good as a
All right.
second guy.
Okay.
I'm okay with that. Look, we're being
Jacksonville?
healthy. What's that?
Jacksonville's not better than them.
No, I know I said that.
They're
too.
11.
No.
No.
But who did Detroit lose to last year? They lost to a lot of. They have a lot
We
of
lost
close
to
losses.
Minnesota twice,
Yeah.
which ugly losses.
That's because you made fun of them this year's break. That's why.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
payback.
And
It's
and he,
called
and he got on Twitter and talked shit. He's like, I don't lose when I'm in
Oh no!
Michigan, and it was just
Oh no!
none of it aged well. JJ McCarthy.
He fucking talked.
It's like I don't lose when I'm there. And I was like, oh, you're so garbage, dog. You're like, and I was like, that's so funny because Kyler Murray's gonna take your job. They can't even trade him.
Dude,
They're like, it's a
a
wrap.
scab is trash talk.
Yeah. Oh.
A Michigan scab.
This is a good game.
No surprise.
It was better. That was a blowout before. I guess the Joe, it's in
Yeah,
Seattle.
Leclerc scored the last 9 Indiana points.
Has she?
She's on a heat.
You're right back already playing, huh?
Yeah.
Wow.
I like how they do that.
Oh, she's fiddling.
Yeah, there's no break time.
Fiddling.
But
Chelsea.
yeah,
Chelsea.
offensive line and got younger. I don't know if it got better.
Kelsey, sorry.
How is the defense?
Quarterback, secondary, still suspect because you got Brian Rice, and that's a problem.
This is the problem.
Yeah.
Did they not draft a shutdown corner?
No.
Like
How
what?
long is it?
I don't understand how you're in a division.
What's that?
How long has their defense been bad? And how did Aaron Glenn get a job off that defense?
He overachieved. I've always felt Aaron Glenn overachieved.
So that defense was good under him.
Yeah, and now they got Calvin Pritchard, who's like a former Detroit Lion defender. Like Campbell's the coach. Like he's a good.
Yeah.
I like Pritchard a lot, man.
Yeah.
Like I like him better than Aaron Glenn.
Yeah. But was the defense a beast when Glenn was there?
It was pretty good at least the 1 year.
Okay. The year before he left, he was all injured and wasn't good. It was the year that with the 5 picks. He off of that game, he got the Jets head coaching,
Yeah.
which is always weird. When like your last
And
stand.
Patricia did the same thing. He
Right.
lost big. His defense gave up all that
And then
in
got
the
a
Super
big
Bowl,
job.
and he got the big job in Detroit, and then he was garbage. He was terrible.
That's always
It's weird how that works. You're right.
That's atrocious.
And I think it happens
How does anyone hire Matt
a
Patricia?
good amount of times.
Yeah.
How is Ohio State #1 when Matt Patricia's still their quarterback?
I don't know.
How is that possible?
They have
Because
so
their roster-
many.
Am I
Their
saying-
roster is unreal,
That's
man.
crazy.
Money they're putting into that roster.
50
And
million.
then they had last
They
year. He fucking
they got
pulled it.
JJ. It's a wrap, dude. Come on.
They got to replace. You guys got their stud middle linebacker. One of them.
You guys.
You did. You got one of their stud middle linebackers in the draft. What's his name?
Arvell Reese.
Arvell.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
you
thought you
got
meant,
Arvell.
I thought you meant you guys in college. I was like, VCU.
No.
We're still undefeated.
I'm talking about VCU. By the way, we have to talk about that. We have to do a call.
Oh yeah, we got that next segment.
Next segment.
Yeah, we're doing
We're
that.
still talking about the Giants.
We do. Well, you got Arvell. Let's talk about Arvell.
Oh, Arvell.
Arvell is a
Good
bad
transition.
motherfucker.
So
Arvell's a bad motherfucker.
I haven't been looking at a lot, but I've been listening to a lot.
Okay.
Okay.
So you've been in dialed in.
Yeah. So all the banter is about. Today was about, last year, how many games would the Giants have actually won if they had a capable head coach?
Oh shit. Here we go.
Like, remember all those games we looked at, and it was like, man, like they actually should have won that game.
Denver.
And should have won this
Come
game.
on.
Dude, Denver, Dallas. Remember that? I mean, they played Russell Wilson the first 3 games of the season. For what?
Yeah.
He
Why?
actually blew his load against the Cowboys.
And then blew it.
Blew it.
And then blew the fucking game. Like, why did you waste 3? You're telling me Jackson Dart wasn't ready week 1, but he was ready week 4? No. He was ready week 1, and for some reason you promised something to. So in the morning they were going, if they had a decent head coach, they win at least 4 more games. And that's close to the playoffs. That would have been 8 wins. So they're like, now with a capable head coach, look at what they could be.
I think they can win 10 games. I've been saying this.
But here's what so now that was the morning show. Okay. Then the afternoon show brings up everything you've been bringing up. And they go, okay, so you're telling me if the Giants hadn't blown all these double-digit fourth quarter leads, because remember how many they blew? It might have been 5.
The Boston Celtics of the NFL did?
Yes. Yes. But
Very Celtic-like, Tom.
but yeah, because this one had a lot.
See, this is what works. His football team shits and wouldn't play the fucking Knicks with the title.
Sometimes you get gifted one, you get shot on the other. But anyways, so on the afternoon show, Craig Carton goes, oh, so you're telling me if they hadn't blown so many fourth quarter leads, they would have been a better team. Well, now they've got the guy with the most blown fourth quarter leads of any coach in the fucking history of the game.
Astronomical number.
And which is what you were.
I've been saying this.
So it's funny because I really see both points. Because the person arguing against that, it was Chris McGonigal. He was like, look, he's been to the playoffs, winning 10 games a year for how many goddamn years? He's like, so while he's been blowing fourth quarter leads, somehow he's still winning 10 games. Because I'll take that.
Because he's got a loaded squad.
Sure. Right. And that's what the other person said.
I don't see Derrick Henry on your roster.
Right.
I did see Saquon Barkley. But you gave him up, but you let him go.
We managed to turn him into nothing.
Yeah, you turned him into a 2,000-yard back.
We turned him into
a world champion.
So that's the banter there, and it's really hard to lean fully either way.
Yeah.
It's one of those things where I'm almost at the point where going, I don't disagree. And I never say that. Because I can't figure out which side I agree with.
He doesn't disagree.
That's the script.
Because on one hand, the consistency that Harbaugh has shown in terms of like a football organization that's respectable, always competitive, seems to be in the mix every year. God, it's like, haven't seen that in the Giants for a long time.
He got arrogant when he was in Baltimore with some of that 2-point conversion shit when it didn't matter. Remember, he would lose games like that, and you'd be like, what are you doing? Just kick the fucking extra point. Like, what are you doing? Like, sometimes it's like too obvious, you know what I mean?
But still, it seems like an upgrade.
It is an upgrade.
Oh, over Dable, yeah.
How much of an upgrade remains to be seen? But it is an upgrade.
And the other part that remains to be seen is he somebody that learns from things and evolves, or is he going to be the same guy? Because when we got Tom Coughlin was a really good coach. He had never been to a Super Bowl. Now, he hadn't had like...
He was good in Jacksonville, though.
They went to 2.
They went to AFC. Lost the Patriots. Yeah.
So, I mean, but he came to the Giants and he was all one way. And they finally said, dude, you got to cut the bullshit out. You're finding people for wearing the wrong socks. You're finding people for being 5 minutes early to meetings. Like this, nobody likes you.
Yeah.
And he changed and created a leadership council to where they could actually voice shit to him that they didn't like through like a council of players. The leaders on the team.
Smart.
That's amazing.
And, right, and it allowed him to understand the team in a different way, not just go, I'm going to be a hard ass and everybody's following my shit.
That's the Bill Parcells treatment.
Right.
That's what.
Yeah.
So now, I don't know that Harbaugh is even like that, but
He's not.
But he obviously does have to evolve because he had amazing rosters, it felt
He
like,
should have won more
year
than one
over
Super
year.
Bowl.
Yeah. And
The
not
fact
against
that he
his brother.
got Derrick Henry and never got to a Super Bowl.
I know.
How do you fucking explain
And it
that?
also
With
seems
Lamar
like-
Jackson?
It's been a while since.
And Derrick Henry.
And Derrick
Wow,
Henry.
And Mark Andrews.
Mark Andrews is a stud.
But
How do you?
But I think receivers always been an issue for them, getting a true number one.
Yeah.
Yeah, they haven't had.
Although, like, they had Anquan Bolden.
They had
Yeah,
one.
I
They had
remember that.
one
That's a good
Super Bowl.
ball.
He's fucking nasty.
Oh, he was a Hall
Yeah.
of Famer.
He
He's
is.
a Hall of Famer.
He is tough as
Yeah.
fucking.
He's a bull. He's like a.
Can you imagine with him?
He's like AJ Brown.
Yeah,
He's a lot like AJ
Him
Brown.
and Larry Fitzgerald.
I might like it. Might like the whole guy.
Him
Well,
and
AJ
Larry
Brown's
Fitzgerald.
career isn't over yet.
Think about that.
true.
Him and Larry Fitzgerald on the Cardinals. And Quan Bolden. And remember that? That's why they went to the Super Bowl.
Dude, what a fucking
Warner.
1-2 punch.
Kurt
that.
Warner.
I know.
Kurt
That's-
Warner was the quarterback.
But-
Yeah.
and they're-
Stud.
And as good as both of those receivers are, they're both tough as shit.
Yeah.
Larry Fitzgerald was tough.
He was, yeah.
Anquan Bolden was a beast.
Dude, do you remember when he took that hit coming across? I think
Yeah.
It might have been the Jets or he was on the Jets. He got laid out across the end zone. Because he always came across the middle.
Yeah.
Somebody knocked him out bad. He still came back from it.
So you've heard two arguments here for John.
Right.
So
And I'm finding it hard to like go into this season like, yes, I think we're a playoff team, or
You guys won 4 games last year? 5 games?
4 games.
they're going to win more than that.
And they blew, I think, fourth quarter leads,
They
double
blew-
Yeah, I
digits.
feel like you guys are winning
At
7 or 8
least
games.
Yeah.
At least
No problem winning 7 or 8
I
games.
mean, they,
See, but 7, sure, I think we could win 7, but it's trying to decide whether they'll win 10 or
After-
6. Like, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I am getting awful sick of these pundits. And look, I'm not a Giants fan, but I feel compelled to defend them because the teams that they are defending in that division have a resume of folding like you read about. The Cowboys haven't done dick in 30 years.
Yeah.
Nothing has changed on them. They drafted what? They drafted the fucking safety in the 5th round. That's going to fucking shore up their defense. They lost their defense. It's in Green Bay. It's
Yep.
gone.
Both
They didn't,
the guys,
they
right?
didn't replace Micah Parsons. Until they get a fucking stud to do that, they don't have a defense. So what? The Giants' defense is built on paper is way better than Dallas. That's the first thing. The Commanders, they have no defense either.
Really?
What the fuck are we talking about? They have no defense. None. And now you have him coming back. Jaden Daniels can play. I'm not saying he can't ball.
Yeah.
But who's he throwing to? Other than McLaren, who's a year
Debo's
older.
there, right?
Debo's on the way down.
Yeah.
He's sinking like the Titanic.
Unless, like, last year was crazy injuries, I mean, he didn't look like himself.
He didn't say
Yeah.
he has those two. He doesn't have a whole lot else. And they don't have a defense either.
Well, they got Scary Terry.
Yeah,
He's pretty good.
I just said that. He's a year older. He's coming off a big injury.
Yeah. He's kind of reminds me of like a Deshaun Jackson type.
He alone and him shouldn't be enough to beat.
Remember Deshaun Jackson?
McLaurin?
Yeah, but they're reminds
I'm
me
sorry.
of
It's going to
like
take
Deshaun Jackson's team.
if Jim Harbaugh, if
Yeah, but I mean, plays like speed. Yeah.
if Jim Harbaugh
Fast.
is a halfway decent coach,
Mhm.
it's going to take a lot more.
John.
If John's a halfway decent coach, it's going to take a lot more than that to beat them.
Jim's a halfway decent coach too. He's just a cheater. That's fine.
cheater.
And he's a
Dude,
weirdo.
But you know what I think? I think I've already seen some change in Harbaugh. Because
Hopefully he's giving
Well-
more inspirational
well,
speeches.
no, the thing
Or
is,
less.
but
That
that's
was
the thing.
weird.
Well,
Be a man of few words.
the thing is, I don't think he's fake. I think he's a little corny.
He's corny.
A little socially awkward.
You know what I'm saying?
All
But,
the Harbaughs are.
But
Bill Belichick is so.
But the thing I've
Yeah.
liked about him is he came in and he hasn't been scared of the media. He's corny, but he's not scared of the media, which I think is really what you need because he can set a tone for the whole organization in terms of how they're going to operate. They haven't had a guy do that in a while.
Yeah.
And like, because they had the whole controversy with Jackson Dart going to the Trump thing and then,
Yeah.
Abdul Carter getting mad about
We
it.
won't let him forget. Don't worry.
Magadar.
Magadar.
Darts of MAGA.
I mean,
The darts of the deal. But he came out and he was like, hey, like, we just need to have these conversations. Yeah. We're around each other all the time. We got to talk about this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I was like, I feel like, and I've heard people in New York media criticize and say he doesn't say anything in his answer. But I was like, I thought he was pretty honest about this.
Yeah.
You know, like, and then some people got mad because, you know, Cam Scatterby did that backflip the other day. Did y'all see
Oh,
that?
yeah, I saw it. Yeah.
And it looked like he almost hurt himself.
Yeah, like he didn't stick the landing. But then Harbaugh made a mention of that.
So Harbaugh was on a podcast with Carl Banks and the Chinese play-by-play guy.
Carl Banks. Spartan dog.
And they go, you know, what do you think about your star running back coming off an injury to a backfield? He's like, well, if he's going to do it, you know, he needs to stick the landing.
Yeah.
Some people are like upset about that. Like, you should be more serious than that. It's like,
Yeah.
if he's going to tell the guy,
The
hey,
boomers were upset about that.
look, he can go up to Scatterbo and go, hey, don't be a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
he might have
He
done
doesn't have to do that
I mean,
on a podcast.
Bill Belichick
You
never
know what I'm
aired
saying?
the
Like-
Patriots laundry in public.
Yeah.
But I have many stories from people that he, if behind closed doors, you didn't fuck around with Bill. You got
Very
right
serious
at it.
cat.
Yeah, but he would never. The thing that I did respect about Belichick, he never threw his players under the bus in public. He would never single out a player. It was we or I.
He'd be like, what do you have to do? He'd be like,
He would never say, "We're coach better, we're gonna play better." He would never say a person.
You ever see the Frank Caliendo thing where he does it when he's holding the cat?
That's who.
Belichick.
Like what? Like he's Dr. Elon?
I'm gonna send it to you.
Bro, but in terms of actual football stuff,
Yes.
so here's what I'm liking about here. Malik Neighbors is there.
Stud.
Okay, so he seems to be like he's going to play week one.
Stud.
Which I had said he's kind of a linchpin.
He's a linchpin.
But the other thing that
I agree.
I keep forgetting, we keep talking about Arvell Reese. They drafted the Miami offensive lineman.
That
With
kid
the 10th pick,
is
Mary
a
Noah.
stud.
And
They, I thought, had the best offensive line in college football.
well, and people have said he was the best offensive lineman in the
think
draft.
he is.
They got him at number 10
Yeah.
after getting the best linebacker in the draft, so some say.
Yeah.
I'm like,
You had a good
if your offensive line is fortified, Malik Neighbors is healthy,
Yep.
they have the
Tight end.
Malachi Fields from
Yeah.
Notre Dame, who's a big ass
That's
receiver.
good play.
Isaiah Likely at tight end. Like,
There you
they
go.
could actually be legitimate.
I'm saying don't be surprised. I said 10 wins. Don't
So,
be surprised.
you know.
Again, injuries can derail it.
The 30 for 30. Frank Caliendo does on Richard Sherman. You've not seen this.
Well,
It's fantastic. I'm gonna text. I'm gonna
that's
send it.
it.
It's fantastic.
so that gives me hope, and I think now I'm just gonna
This is so
see
good.
I'm gonna see everything positive right now. I think
the
I'm leaning now
defense,
towards Harbaugh's gonna be a difference maker.
your defense should be markedly better. Their front four is outstanding. Carter, he's to have a breakout year. It's his second year.
They were talking about the Giants trading for Peter Vega,
That'd be a great move.
but they
See, if I'm Tampa, I wouldn't trade him in the conference. I'd trade him in the conference.
well, Tampa, I probably would trade him
I wouldn't trade
unless
him
you've
at all.
got something like.
But you could, well, you'd have to get a haul. He's a good player.
But
Not a haul, but you gotta get a starter back. Tampa has to get a
You
starter
might get
back.
like a second round pick, second, third round pick.
Well, that could matter in the NFL. It does. You get great players.
That
out
might
of
be
it.
worth it
Hey,
if you don't want to give him like.
but
30
Mike
million
Evans is
deal.
gone down there. And you still have Godwin, but you gotta get to the
They have
receiver.
like 3 or 4 receivers down there.
They still do. The kid that they
One of the
brought
young
in.
guys?
Yeah, the kid from Ohio
Is it
State.
McMillan or something like
Kid
that?
from Ohio State last year. Really took the lead.
Where? At
Tampa
Seattle?
Bay.
Tampa Bay.
Is it like a
Emeka Ibuka.
Ibuka?
Yeah, guy's a monster.
Dude, but they also have another guy.
Mike Evans
Godwin's
hurt.
still-
He's out.
He's gone.
No,
He's gone.
it was another young guy because I remember Baker was throwing touchdowns to like 4 different receivers out there.
They've got weapons. Baker's gonna play out his contract, by the way. They didn't agree on an extension. I think that was a mistake by Tampa Bay. Because
I just got hated on, man. I like
he
Baker.
outplayed his contract.
He's one of those guys like I'm
They
not.
won a playoff game.
He's a
each of the
worker.
last 2 years.
He's a worker, man. You gotta respect him.
If Tampa Bay wasn't injured, severely injured, like who knows what they would have been.
It's like people want flashy.
Who was good? Who was like Baker when we were young?
If we didn't have Drake May, I'd want Baker.
Baker when we were young.
Yeah, like in the 90s, early 2000s.
Dude, he won a playoff game for Cleveland.
Baker? What wouldn't be Kurt Warner?
Look at Doug Flutie.
No, he's not that small. He's 6 foot. Flutie was like 5'7".
Flutie was tiny.
Yeah, but I mean like toughness and career-wise.
Yeah.
Is that
Baker,
Doug Flutie's more successful than him?
Doug Flutie owns every fucking passing record in the CFL. He made 2 Pro Bowls.
Yeah.
So
And he never got a fair chance. He won a playoff game.
Right, so Flutie's more accomplished.
Yeah.
Right, so that's not a good call.
But Baker won a playoff game in Cleveland. They're only won the last fucking 30 years. They beat Pittsburgh and Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Quarterbacks that run like that.
I think Baker gets a bad rap.
Would he be like a Colt McCoy type?
Way better than Cole.
Way better than Colt.
McCoy's-
But he was a Heisman candidate. I thought he got robbed that year.
But Colt McCoy was never that great in
No, he was. He was a great backup though.
Good backup.
He was a great college
Yeah.
quarterback. But
Great
Cole McCoy was a disappointment.
Yeah.
I thought.
Too bad because, like you said, man,
Romo's
was he
up there.
gritty? Was Romo?
I thought Romo was pretty tough, dude.
I don't know if he was
And
really like
He
that.
would run around, dude. He would burn the Giants.
There's got to be somebody. Just somebody that slings it, not like a worse Brett Favre. Like it's what,
Yeah.
like somebody like this,
Poor man's Brett Favre.
a scrappy Brett Favre.
Poor man's Brett. But he's smarter than Brett Favre. I was an idiot. The Ruben Lope long haul.
I feel bad for him now. He's got that Parkinson's shit.
Yeah, he does. He took too many hits to the head. It's
Yeah,
terrible.
it's terrible.
What about like, not Steve McNair. Steve McNair was big as shit.
Yeah, he was, man. Steve
He was
McNair
nasty.
He was nasty. That was sad how that ended.
Steve McNair, one league MVP.
Steve McNair.
Went to a
I mean, was a
He was
yard
better
away
than
from
Baker
winning it.
Mayfield. It was better.
the ramp.
Yep. I wouldn't say Warner because Warner won a Super Bowl, so Warner's definitely better than Baker, but.
Warner went to three Super Bowls.
Yeah.
He won 2 league MVPs.
Two different teams.
I know.
He won 2 league MVPs also.
And they should have won that damn Super Bowl against Pittsburgh, but their defense fucking blew it.
Yeah, we got.
I still don't think Holmes caught that ball because we were
We have
Oh, my
to find
God.
a comp. We have to find a comp for Baker.
Yeah, we do have to find a comp. Why can't I think of a guy like
He's tough. He's really fucking good.
Russell Wilson, maybe? But Russell went to a
Wilson had
Super
better
Bowl.
career.
Did, yeah.
But he always
He's
had
like
better
Russell
teams.
Wilson, but Russell Wilson's a prima donna. Baker's not.
Russell Wilson had much better teams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Russell Wilson had a Legion of Broken. And Marshawn Lynch.
Dude, Marshawn Lynch just told a story on a podcast about Russell Wilson. Was
Did it make him look good, or was
didn't look at it all.
Oh, no, that sucks.
Where like he wouldn't even go into too much detail, but he was basically saying I was trying to come together with the guy, tell him how his back,
Yeah.
That's how big Russell is.
That's weird.
That is weird.
The Giants brought that guy in to be a leader.
So you gotta think of,
How'd that work out? How'd that work out? What?
yeah. Okay, Drew Brees had a better career.
Russell Wilson had played his way out of the hole. I thought he had a
David
chance
Carr,
to win.
maybe. Derek Carr.
He's way better than Carr.
Okay. Yeah, it's a tough one. It's a tough one.
Shit.
Chad Pennington.
I was thinking it, but Chad didn't run around like Baker.
No,
Chad
Chad was
didn't have
tough.
the arm of Baker.
No, but
Chad was tough.
Tough. They won the division title.
What about like
Phil Burgers?
no, Phil Brooks better.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Phil Brooks is a great fucking player.
he was.
But
They couldn't win.
the
but-
Chargers didn't lose because of him.
No.
They
Yeah.
lost because of Marty choking people. I mean, Marty
14-2 and you
Talk
lose.
about crashing a Ferrari.
Yeah.
But Danny Thomas and Sean Merriman.
That's one
Lights out Merriman.
Shot now I'm ready to choking.
Choking people. Marty
That's an
choking.
all time.
Marty
All
choking.
right, keep going for these comps. This is fun.
It's good.
I don't know. He really.
I was thinking like Cordell Stewart, but I think
No,
I think Baker's better than
He's
Cordell
better.
Stewart.
Yeah.
Cross Stewart was fraud.
Like, it's gotta be like, hey, man.
I saw him.
Maybe,
yesterday.
no, because Jake Delhomme went.
If Pete Carroll wasn't an idiot,
Jake Delhomme could be a good comparison, I think.
Jake
He did go to a Super Bowl,
Jake DeLone's a good
but
comparison.
we used to call him Jake Delhomme.
Lefty.
Jake that coming, you got a DeLone. That was Berman.
Jake Delhomme.
Yeah, Jake that coming, you got a DeLone.
Hey, DeLong, how you doing?
Yeah. We used to call him Delhomme in Michigan.
One of the greatest Super Bowls ever played.
I think he's better than Baker.
Carolina.
You think he's better than Baker?
I think he's better.
Slightly.
Dude, he was
Super Bowl.
he was really fucking good.
He had excellent receivers.
And did it
It's fun in Cleveland now. Nobody wins in
Yeah,
Cleveland.
that's fair. No, yeah.
Nobody.
But he was in Carolina.
He bumped you up a couple of points.
Although they have been to the Super Bowl.
Cam Newton. Super Bowl Cam Newton, too.
Alex Smith.
He's bad enough, Smith.
You think so?
Alex Smith, that might be it. I like Alex Smith. I thought he was pretty good. And his comeback story is incredible.
No, that's great.
Dude, what he did after the leg. Bro, but
Eating himself. That's
I mean,
crazy.
he was. I don't know. I think that's a pretty good comp.
Maybe. I think Baker's better. Right?
You think so?
Yeah, I do.
All right, well, let's keep going. We haven't
Because Alex was like, man, he was up and coming, and then they got Mahomes. They were like, sorry, bro.
Right, he'd have a good year and then go bye.
Yeah, because he was good in San Francisco.
Yeah, and they said,
good.
"Oh, we got Cap." Bye.
Yeah, and then where else did he go after that?
He went to Washington.
That's where he hurt his leg.
That's where he got hurt.
And then who did he play for? Washington?
He might have come back and played a little bit. I don't think
He did, like, he had a couple games where that was like a big deal to him.
Yeah.
That's a great
Well,
story.
good for him for putting all that effort in.
Yeah. I don't know.
Anybody else?
See, I'd say Kirk Cousins, but I feel like
He's better than Kirk Cousins.
yeah. He's not.
Kirk Cousins.
He doesn't have a better agent than Kirk
the
Cousins.
second greatest thief I've seen this side of Dome.
No.
Kirk Cousins has stolen more money.
Kirk Cousins puts up numbers.
He puts up numbers.
Fucking
Yeah.
puts up numbers.
We call it, it's like Stat Padford numbers. Matt Stafford,
Yeah.
when he was Stat Padford.
Who
in
was the
fourth quarter.
Vikings QB in like early 2000s? Dante Culpepper.
I was thinking like Rich Gannon.
Rich
He ran
Gannon.
around.
Rich Gannon's a good one.
He went to a Super
He
Bowl.
won the league MVP.
Yeah.
Rich Gannon's a big
Did he win that Super Bowl?
Oh, Tampa Bay Venom.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's when Gruden.
Yeah, Gruden
Switched, yeah.
Hey, Venom. That was in the middle of the pack.
Rich Gannon could be one. I mean, they're about the same level. I mean, even though Rich Gannon did go to a Super Bowl.
I don't think Baker's has accomplished though.
I mean,
No, he's not.
Heisman. I mean, it's
No,
not
but
like
Rich Gannon won a league MVP. And
Yeah,
Baker's
I know.
on that.
All right, but you're in the same.
But Baker hasn't been on the teams that would even give him a shot to do
You know,
that.
I'm saying that Baker,
you gotta take that into
Baker,
account.
I think he
I like that.
he had outplayed his contract. They should have given him an extension because where's Tampa Bay going to go if he leaves? What are you
Well,
going to
but the bigger indictment is look what's happened to Liverpool since he's left. Since he-
Oh God, down the toilet,
Terrible.
right down the toilet. Back to fucking the mistake by the lake.
that was
After
probably
they are the mistake by the
well,
lake.
letting him go was the decision that opened the door for maybe the biggest low fee of all time
Oh my God,
in
steamer,
GM history.
steamer.
The guaranteed
Deshaun Watson,
$230 million.
$50 million.
He's going to play this year, though. They said.
If Shador doesn't beat him out,
Yeah.
if Shador's better than, which I think he is better
He
than.
might be.
Deshaun Watson was pretty dope when he
But
was.
he hasn't been
when
helped
he
in
has-
a long time.
You're right.
Dope for half a century.
Yeah.
I agree, dude. When he was in Houston,
Unreal.
he was
He
awesome.
was a top 5 quarterback.
Yeah.
Arguably.
That
But
whole thing wrecked him.
yeah, well, when you're guilty, you're guilty.
Yeah, you had to pull your cock out and you get a massage, I guess.
I
you know?
understand why you couldn't just have a.
Just get it.
If you're filthy rich, getting a girl shouldn't be your problem in life.
Get a fucking personality.
I feel.
Mhm.
Deshaun Watson's been a monumental failure. I mean, just fucking loaf. He's a walking loaf.
Who?
Deshaun Watson. He's a walking loaf. He's a walking
I
pile
don't
of
know
shit.
if many people are going to pick his
If
fantasy,
a
him as their
pile of
fantasy
shit could
quarterback.
walk, it'd be Deshaun Watson. If shit could walk, it's Deshaun.
And he was so good.
What?
And the interesting thing is, like,
Talk about falling off the cliff.
Baker,
he was so likable.
Baker's like
too.
Bubby Brister. That's who he's like.
He was really likable.
Or Bubby Brister. Good Paul.
Didn't they used to like?
He
do
was
a lot-
tough. He was good
He had more
backup.
success than Buddy.
He did have more, but
Didn't they do a lot
Bubby
of
had the
coverage
name.
of like Deshaun Watson and his mom and like how his relationship was with her? Like he was this wholesome figure, man. It was just like,
Oh, hey, and the story goes deeper than that. Ward Dunn
right.
got him
Wow.
like their house. He built like a Habitat for Humanity house for them. Because I guess that's like what his foundation does.
Yeah.
That's a wild
It
story.
was down there in New Orleans.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's pretty amazing.
How we get here?
We were talking about the Giants.
Oh, and then we're doing comps.
For Baker.
For Baker.
Comps for Baker.
We still haven't gotten the one where we all go, yeah.
Yeah, I think Rich Gannon got the closest.
Well, we'll take a break and we're going to meditate on that. We'll come back segment
Yeah, let's think he's close.
maybe.
That was good too.
We'll come back segment 3. We're going to go on to put with the, what was it? I forget. Segment 3 coming right up. Great view.
We have a mysterious bone.
Mysterious bone.